Today I am going to make a video on fast food. Fast food, fast life, all these are related words, related concepts. But they have nothing to do with speed. Speed related to transport, vehicles. It is not related to transport and vehicles. It is a type of life. Fast food is a type of food. In the 20th century, because of jet travel, because of software jobs, a lot of explosion in the field of employment has given rise to women being in job. In the earlier days, women used to be in the house. They used to be the housemakers, homemakers, and they used to cook, do everything in the family required for the family. They used to follow a tradition. So, the requirements of the food for the family was looked after by the woman of the family, whether it is mother or daughter or wife. It is material. The women folk in the family used to look after the cooking. And that type of food was related to traditional habits. 3 meals or 4 meals, snacks, regular diet, drinks, everything were prepared in a traditional manner at that time. So they used to give importance to health, taste, traditional cooking. But in the 20th century, the woman is not able to stay at home and her education is making her search for employment. And so, the food requirement of the family is not only a problem at home but also at job site. Because of the unconventional work hours of the employees in a software and in factories, they need some type of filling food. It should be stomach full. It should be available anywhere. It should be easy to be carried. No leaking, no oil, no difficulty in carrying it anywhere. That is the basis for fast food. So they started using the fast food culture of the Chinese and the Romans and the Americans. They were earlier. In Roman civilization, from before Christ, there used to be fast food, it seems. So fast food means actually any food that is made on a large scale in factory. Part of it is already processed. It is easily transported in bulk and only some sort of boiling with water is enough. All other ingredients are there in dried manner. It is factory made. Spices are also included there. Spicy powders are used there. So they used to satisfy the hunger of crowds of people. It is not meant for rich people. It is not meant for a class of people. It is meant for only bulk number of people, especially for factory workers or low class people who could not afford cooking. In Roman civilization and in British civilization and in America also, when rooms are let out to students for fear of explosion of fireplaces, they are not allowed to cook. So such people, in order to quench their hunger, depended on fast food. So this is a factory made bulk food packed and sent to large distances at a time in regular intervals, and it can be easily made hot food by merely boiling in water. So the present day noodles is one version of that fast food only. Manchuria, this is a Chinese dish where gobi is dipped in, made in balls in the form of maida balls. It is dried in the factory. Maida balls with cabbage or cauliflower are dried in factory. Those balls are exported in the form of packets, and fast food centers people buy it in large quantity, and they dip it in water, they boil it in water and then fry it in oil with soya sauce, and it is served with chili sauce or tomato sauce. It is generally very hotly served. When it is consumed, it is liked by people because of its sweet and sour taste, hotness, spiciness, stomach filling nature of it. So it catered to the needs of youth and laborers. It was basically made for low income group people like students, working class people, at workplaces, or single people living in single rooms, or large people sharing a single house, or a single home, or a large establishment. And for that, this type of food was supplied. It was meant for that only. It is not meant for rich people. So fast food these days, generally fast food means in the modern day people think that it is a costly affair. It is rich food because it is supplied in large restaurants. They are charging a lot of money because it has become the fashion of the day these days. But that is not its root, that is not its purpose. But it is full of salts, fats, all harmful things in it. All spices there, all acids, salts. They are not good for health. Because they are tasty, people consume it a lot. So, lot of health issues arise from eating this type of fast food. Fat is there, cholesterol is there. And to go with it, people use aerated water. They drink aerated water to make this food digestible. All these are harmful to life, harmful to digestion. And next comes fast life. What is meant by fast life? Fast life has nothing to do with civilization. It has nothing to do with civilization or development or progress or modernity. Fast life means doing work just thinking of their progress in job, in profession, concentrating on profession, development of skills, development of ability, development of job. So, any education related to employment and students or people interested in making more and more money by using their skills, working day and night, working in groups, working in shifts, and breaking away from traditional way of life. Like all people going home at evening 5 o'clock, all people starting their work at 9 o'clock, that tradition is not there in fast life. Each person will have his target. Each person will have his own aim. Skills, separate skills. Target is important. And the salary depends upon the time that the person uses and the target that he reaches. And this type of life is called fast life. Elon Musk's company, software companies, all important modern industries are following this fast type of life. So in order to reach their goal, or they target. That is what they mean, target. A particular time limit is given, a particular type of work is given, that work must be finished within that time limit. Because of this, they have to sacrifice their personal life, especially their food. So they go for fast food. So fast food is packaged food. Food that is made in a bulk quantity and supplied anywhere. It can be easily consumed. Ready-made food. It is a bulk ready-made food which satisfies the hunger, which gives the energy, needed energy, and it is low in cost also. It is easily available anywhere. It can be carried easily. It can be enjoyed easily. It is tasty for the tongue because of its variety of taste. So, fast life is against all traditions and customs. Whatever is useful for us, we will follow it. We will break away from the rules. So, this live-in relationship, divorce, married people living with different partners, having club culture, drinking, nightlife, going to clubs, enjoying in clubs, enjoying nighttime games, and swimming pool culture. All men and women indiscriminately meet each other as and when they like. No ban on sex, no ban on drinking, eating, feasting, enjoying, dancing, partying. All this is related to fast life. This is what is called fast life. This is against to traditional life, against to all rules. They make their own rules depending on their time availability, money availability, and the people availability. The same husband and wife to meet once in a month cannot satisfy their sexual life or satisfy their emotional happiness, emotional life. So they seek partners, temporary partners at work site or at a nearby place to their home, to their residence. So this ultimately leads to breaking away from all types of traditions and customs. It gives importance to convenience from the point of view of time, from the point of view of mind. No encumbrances, no children attached to it, no further development of the family life. So this type of happiness or this type of life is limited to temporary happiness, temporary goals, temporary selfish goals, and it can be discarded once the goal is reached or the people are bored with one another. There are no strings attached to it, whether it is sexual life or friendship or partnership in a business. It is like part-time job. Just as part-time job can be easily got and easily be discarded, in the same manner part-time friendship, part-time partners without strings attached. That is what actually Elon Musk had been doing. Take a girl, in the name of marriage, marry her, give birth to two or three children, catch hold of the children, take care of the children, throw away the woman by giving her some compensation because he is very rich. This is called fast culture. And because of this, there is no continuity, there is no bonding, there is no emotional bonding, psychological bonding. There is a gap between one person and another person. There is no trustworthiness. There is no marriage system, traditional marriage system, and so ultimately some people are going astray because they have no time for religion, they have no time for prayer, they have no time for introspection and changing their life or changing their ideas or recovering themselves from loss or finding some sort of solution for their problems. Ultimately, when the person becomes old or incapable of work, he won't have any partner. He won't have anyone to look after him, fall back upon, take care of him, share with him. And even if it is happiness, there will not be anybody to share with him. He may have lot of money, but when there is no one to share that with him, what is the use of money? So this is the ultimate result of fast life.